What's going on, guys? Coach Stoneface here, and welcome back. Before we get into it, I just want to say a big shout out and thank you to everybody who supported me over the last little while. I enjoy seeing the channel grow, as well as seeing all the comments and support. As I mentioned, I am working my way through to try to catch up on all of those. So just know that you've been noticed. If I don't make an individual comment on everything, I apologize, but I do really appreciate everything. Today we're going to get into some 17-18 Upper Deck Series 1 retail. And I said in the last video I wanted to kind of talk about this one a little bit. So I decided to do a couple of things. One, I decided to cheap out, and I had the 2 tins of the Maple Leafs Centennial. I got 2 boxes of the retail of 17-18, and I got some, I'll just say it right now, I got some MVP hobby boxes. Now, I bought 6 boxes plus a whole bunch of supplies for dirt cheap. It was like less than 30 or less than $300. So really, I paid less than $50 a box. Now, some things are cheaper than others, yada yada. But when you think about it, and I said this in the last one, with Series 1 and Series 2, the big thing you're after is Young Guns. I don't really care that much about the other products. I know the odds for autos and the odds for jerseys and the odds for all the other inserts are worse than this. I'm okay with that. I really am. Now, I also know there's not a lot of Young Guns that you want in Series 1, but for the price here, I couldn't go wrong. So I'm going to open up 2. We're going to do one today, one another day. So we'll get that beyond here. But again, I don't care about the other inserts. I'm literally just Young Gun hunting. You still get 6 for these, and for literally, I think it was about a quarter of the price when I picked this up. I think these were on sale for about $50. I think they might have been $54.99 when I picked them up. So when you put that into perspective, $54 versus $200 for a box of hobby, or $160 or $70 or whatever it is, for a quarter of the price, I'm still getting 6 Young Guns. There's not a lot of value in this one, so even though I'm Young Gun hunting, you're not gonna get a lot of Young Guns with value, so it's not worth spending that much money. So I'm okay going retail. So I hope you guys enjoy the ride with me. There we go. Just gonna get rid of this box here. All right. Take a quick look what we're getting here. I should have kept the box for some odd stuff, but I did not. And then what are we getting? 24 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. All right. So we're just going to look here. We have 24 packs. The Young Guns are 1 in 4. So yes, we should get, I don't know if that can be seen on the computer or not. We should be getting 6 Young Guns. They are canvas, so I mean, we're going to miss out on a canvas Young Gun most likely. Portraits I don't really care about. Shining Stars are there. I'm trying to think what else is. One game jerseys are 1 in 24, so we should get a jersey per box. Day with the Cup is 1 in 5,000, so I've never seen one. I've seen them, but I've never had one. So hopefully we get that. But we'll just run through this. We'll see what we get and hope for the best. I can't remember Series 1 who it is. If it's Boeser, Pierre-Luc Dubois, Alex DeBrincat, they might all be Series 2 even. I don't know. We're not going to go through too many players' names here. We're looking for the hits. Taylor Hall on jersey, though. I forgot about that. First hit is an Alex Pietrangelo UD canvas with him still on St. Louis. So we'll go through that. Kevin Bieksa still in the league on Anaheim. I do like this 17-18 look. I know not everybody does. There's a lot of back and forth on which kind of Series 1, Series 2, or what style people like. I like the 17-18. I like the teal. I think it's easier to read. So for me, I'm just a fan of it. Boone Jenner. We have a retail pack here. It does appear to be that way. I don't think we can get French variations in this on retail product, but that is okay. Once again, I am hunting Young Guns. I am not hunting anything else. And by the looks of it, we have a Young Gun in this one. I may be mistaken, but it does look like it. We got PK on Nashville. Okay, yeah, we have Taylor Hall on jersey. PK in Nashville. Henrik Zetterberg still in the league. We got Mikko Rantanen. Oh, Dennis Gurianov Young Guns. I was correct. I'm going to see if I can get some sleeves here in a couple seconds. Series 1 checklist with the Vegas Golden Knights coming in the league. Jacob Markstrom. All right. Just have to reach over here to my other desk. Bear with me. All right. There we go. So Dennis Gurianov, I mean, not the best, but he's still in the league. He's not a bust. I will still take that as a card. We are getting 6, so we'll see who else we get here. And then just to go into the price too, I mean, you can even get blaster boxes this cheap, and you're only getting, you know, guaranteed 2 in tins or 3 in the blaster boxes, whatever it may be. So to get 6 Young Guns here, if I say this costs $50, right? So I mean, realistically, you're looking at $9 a Young Gun. Sure, they may only be worth a couple bucks each, but you do have a chance to get something nice. We have a Will Butcher, Adam Enrique there on jersey still. All right, so our second Young Gun in as many packs, we have Will Butcher, another guy still in the league. So I don't, you know, I would say the top end maybe isn't as heavy in this crop, in terms of where you're looking for value, but you are getting some guys who, you know, we're 4 years into their career now, so they're out of their entry level contracts, but they're still viable NHL players. So I do enjoy the rookie cards of viable NHL players. I really don't care if the value is not there. I just like having them, and you're not going to get a ton. Well, you're going to get some, but you're not going to get a ton of busted guys here. Pacioretty on the Canadiens. Corey Crawford, Sebastian Aho, Adam Larson. So I know, like, even like people talk about this year, 2020, 2021, for Series 1 and 2, you have so many early busts. Now, again, that can change in a year or two, but there's just so many players that you don't think are going to make it. Vasilevsky there, who definitely did make it. All right, Joel Ward, and a portrait here of Jacob Slavin. All right, Eric Stahl still in Minnesota. It's bounced around a little bit since then, but I guess this is 4 years ago. I got to remember that. This one feels a little thicker. If you know my luck here, that typically means there is nothing in it, because I am almost always wrong on those ones, so I can already tell there's not anything thick in this one. Just felt a little weird to me. Guess we'll see if there is anything special. Freddie Anderson on the Leafs still. And we do. We have a Rising Star. We'll look at that one in a second. Or not a Rising Star, a Shooting Star. So we have a Shooting Star here of Nikolai Ehlers. Or Shining Stars, sorry. Shining Stars. Look at this one. Shining Stars, Nikolai Ehlers. Alright, cool looking card. Pop over here. See what else we can pull. Oh, and of course, this is the one that has a jersey card in it. So we are getting a jersey in the retail pack here. We have Anze Kopitar, Travis Konechny, and our jersey is of Tyson Barrie. We'll talk about Tyson Barrie in just 2 seconds. Torrey Krug, Nick Schmaltz, Andrew Shaw. So Tyson Barrie, the first player in NHL history to lead defenseman, or first defenseman in NHL history, I should say, to lead defenseman in scoring and not receive a single vote for the Norris Trophy. Kind of crazy to think about, but that is the case. We were talking about this with a buddy, and he just got paid from Edmonton, and good for him. I mean, he's an offensive defenseman. He is a defensive liability though, and you can't really, I don't know, you can't really survive just on offense as a defenseman. You can be a specialist, but you got to do a little bit more to make it through. Feel the thrill on Pittsburgh. See, this is a base pack, looks like, as I'm not centered in the shot at all. All right, move these over just a little bit. Starting a new pile here. So we're still looking for 4 Young Guns, and really I think that's about it. We're probably going to get another 2 portraits, or not portraits, oh, maybe portraits. We're going to get 2 canvas cards, but not expecting much else than that. Braden Point, is there anything behind him? There is a canvas. So we got Paul Byron canvas. And we'll go through that. Patty Maroon on the Oilers. The Oilers. Before his back-to-back-to-back Stanley Cups, he was an Oiler, if we remember correctly. I remember the story of him picking up or helping out a hitchhiker. So Paul Byron, or he was the hitchhiker that was helped out, if I remember. Yeah, maybe that was it. But still a crazy story. Butchered it while I'm sitting here on camera. So that's embarrassing, but that's okay. See who else we get here. We got Tuukka Rask still in Boston. Matt Martin still in Toronto. Braden McNabb. And we have an Alex Formanton with the Ottawa Senators. Hopefully he can break through. Hopefully do something there for Ottawa. A lot of players no longer on their teams. It's crazy how much turnover there is in 4 years, but there is quite a bit. All right, so we're halfway done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're not quite halfway done. So we're going for the wrong side here. This is our halfway mark. Jeez Louise. Stuttered and stammering. I'm going to leave it in there. I'm not going to edit that out. I need you guys to see my struggles with counting. But we're halfway done here, and we have 3 of our young guns. Actually, it looks like maybe 4 of our young guns. We have a Samuel Morin. So we do have 4 of our young guns here. Turris still with Ottawa at that point. Jason Zucker, Anthony Beauvillier. All right, so we're at halfway point. We're only looking for 2 more young guns guaranteed on average. So not really guaranteed, but should be seeing 2. Would love to see 3. Don't have my hopes up because our first half of this box has been pretty good. Again, we're not going to be blown away with a $500 young gun, but we're having some players who are still in the league. We're having some, fun times reminiscing on what used to be here. It almost looks like a young gun, even though I know it's not. All right, Kevin Hayes, John Carlson, the American-born legend. So let's see what we can get in our last 10 packs here, or so, 11 packs, I guess, with this one. So a lot of packs. I'm guessing we're going to have a lot of base packs here in the last half of this. We do have a Shining Stars of Mikael Granlund. Signed a big deal there. Shining Stars. I don't know why I keep messing those up. Shining Stars of Mikael Granlund. So I think that's the center. The last one was a left wing. Don't know how many of those we're supposed to get. All right. Go through this one here. We got a Jake Gensel, Brad Marchand, checklist, followed by Henrik Sedin. Oh, we do have a canvas here of Austin Matthews wearing the St. Pat's jerseys. Big fan of those. And then Austin Matthews right behind that wearing the St. Pat's jersey. Big fan of those. As I said, I do have St. Pat's jerseys. I do not have kids, but I do have a St. Pat's jersey matching mine for my one-day child. My wife is not as impressed with that as I am, but she knew what she was getting when she decided to marry me. So hopefully she can suck it up. I know that sounds worse than it is, but I mean the worst thing we're talking about me here is buying a additional jersey for a child. So it's not that big of a deal. All right, down to our last 6, 7, 8 packs. Jeez Louise, these seem to be taking on forever. All right, that's what happens when you get a lot of base packs, which is the downside of retail. But like I said, I'm just young gun hunting. And we're going to go with a David Krejci. I guess, somewhat retired, going back to playing Czech. Krejci there. Max Domi, who knows where he's going to play anymore. There is a lot of turnover here, guys. A lot of turnover in the league. All right, final 8 packs. Let's see what we can come up with here. All right. Philip Forsberg, Nazem Kadri. Hopefully he'll win a cup here soon with Colorado. Sergei Bobrovsky portraits. Now I say that meaning I hope the Leafs win back-to-back cups for the rest of their lives, but that's unlikely to be the case. So hope for the best here for Kadri. He can stay unsuspended. Would be super ideal. That's a weird looking picture of Jason Garrison there. All right, Jason Spezza, come on. We haven't had a young gun in a while. Roberto Miles Wood. We do have one here. Put it to the end. Derek Forbert. Back to our Jason Garrison. He just looks like scared. I don't know how else to put it. All right, and our young gun is of a Canuck. I don't even know. It is Brock Boeser. There we go. I don't know why I said I don't know, because he is the big one. He is the guy we're really looking for. So we did get a Brock Boeser Young Gun there. Not too shabby at all. When you're buying retail, I think every player we've pulled so far as a Young Gun is still in the league, which is awesome. Plus we have the big kahuna in Brock Boeser. From Series 1 at least. I think Series 2 has a bit more, like I said, with DeBrincat. A few other guys, but let's see what else we can pull up here.
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can...
Siri's probably going to get me reported here as she talks in the background, but that's okay. Alright, let's see what we get here in our last little bit. And something sticks there. We have a Robert Haig Young Gun. So our last 4 packs are probably all going to be duds unless somehow we can either get a canvas Young Gun, which would be pretty cool, or we get more than we're supposed to. So we'll put Robert Haig there. So 6 Young Guns. We'll go through it all at the end as per usual. I say as per usual. I don't think I usually do that, but we will today. Alright, 4 packs left. Let's see what we can get. I know this is a longer video than maybe many of you wanted to be part of, but it is fun opening this. I am trying to hammer it out and not read all the names. We have a Mikko Koivu UD canvas card right there. Alright, I think that actually might hit our quota for canvas cards too. So I'm not too sure what to expect here. Unless we are lucky enough to pull a canvas Young Gun, which beats out all the odds. Alright, we have... what do we have going on here? Something here, and it is a Shining Stars of Tyler Seguin, another center one. Tyler Seguin, Patrick Laine, year 2. Alright, last 2 packs. Let's see if we get something, guys. Let's see if the hockey gods are in our side for, or on our side for temporarily lifting our hockey ban. Can you guys suck me back in by making me feel like hockey is not a complete waste of time and money? We have a Shining Stars red. Believe that is a red variation. Yeah, it has to be, because we have the silver and we have the red variation. Let's just take a quick look at the back here. So we have red parallel 1 in 144. Oh, that's for goalies. So as a center, so Shining Star centers 1 in 16. Center red parallels are 1 in 48. So, not crazy odds. Was it center parallel though? No, left wing parallel. Left wings. Let's go back. Goalies. Left wing red parallel 1 in 72. So 1 in 3 boxes. So, not bad. We'll take that. No, again, I don't think there's a lot of value in those, but still nice to get. So Dion, fun enough. Is this going to be a base pack? There is something here. It is a Young Gun canvas of Kyler Yamamoto. So just make sure there's nothing else here. You know what? I have high hopes for Kyler Yamamoto. I think he's going to do well. He needs to get a bit more. I don't know what the word is. He has some opportunity playing with McDavid there, but I think he just needs to develop just maybe a bit more, and he could be a stud of a player. That's pretty cool. You know what? All in all, this box has been absolutely fantastic. You know, we got the big gun in Brock Boeser. We have a Kyler Yamamoto Young Gun canvas. You can't complain there. So Yamamoto Young Gun canvas. We have a red parallel of the Shining Stars. We have a Robert Haig Young Gun, Brock Boeser, the big guy Young Gun, UD Portrait, Austin Matthews canvas. I mean, in terms of a canvas, you want like a McDavid, Crosby, Matthews, Ovechkin. Granlund, Shooting Star there. Sammy Moran, Alex Formenton. It's probably the worst Young Gun we had. Tyson Barrie jersey. We have the Nikolai Ehlers Shining Star. We have Will Butcher, Dennis Gurianov, and our last canvas there of Alex Pietrangelo. So there you go, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around with me. I know it's been a up and down ride with sports cards here, whether it be hockey, baseball, football, basketball, but I am excited to get back into hockey. I seem to know a lot more about it. You know, just the players. I'm not saying I know a lot about hockey cards, but I enjoy it. We got it today. We got the good one, our Brock Boeser and a Kyler Yamamoto Young Gun canvas. So Really appreciate it, guys. If you haven't done so already, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, I do appreciate your comments. Even if I don't get back to every single one of them, know that they do not go unnoticed. Thanks a lot, and I will see you guys in the next one.